Okay, so this time we're going to make a construction. So constructing a perpendicular line from a point not, that's an N, not on the line. Your directions can be found page 56 to 57 of your textbook. It spans 2 pages. It's no longer than the last one that we did. So same thing as before, I want you to draw a line down here. So very, very similar directions. Draw a line down here. We're going to name this line N as in Nancy. And then somewhere up here, I want you to put a point. Try to put it somewhat in the center just so that you have room. But somewhere up here, put a point. So I'm going to put my point C here. And then you need to make a setting on your compass that starts at point C. And you can make the setting however wide you want to, but the setting has to be able to go from point C, and it has to hit the line here, and we're going to make a kind of a half circle from here to here. So it has to be able to intersect your line in 2 places. So don't make it too big that it doesn't intersect the other side of the line, and don't make it too small that you don't intersect the line at all. For instance, if I tried to use this point right here, I'm going to just barely intersect here and just barely intersect there. That's really not wide enough for you to do what you need to do. So I'm going to choose a longer setting. So I'm going to choose this setting right here. Okay, so I'm just going to create a half arc. Ran into my spiral. Ran into my spiral. Okay? So all I did was create a half arc with my compass. I don't have to save that setting. But now I have 2 points on this line that are equal distance from that point C. So I'm going to put a point where my arc intersects my line in both places. I'm going to name one point A and one point B. Then kind of similar to what we did before, find a setting that is halfway, more than halfway across on your compass. So find a setting that is more than halfway across. You can go from A or from B. I'm going to go from A just because I don't want to run into my spiral. So more than halfway would get me here. Then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to create an X from A. I'm going to keep my pencil in that setting and I'm going to rotate this around to B and move it till it's over B, keeping the same compass setting. Oh, where'd it go? There. And then X marks the spot. So I end up with an X down here. Does it appear to be directly below C? Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm going to put a point right here and I'm going to label that point D as in dog. And I will connect the 2 points C to D. And won't this be embarrassing if it doesn't work out? Let's check it. How close did I get? Oops, it moved on me. Spot on. Spot on. So we have a perpendicular line. Okay? Beautiful. So the directions are very similar. This one's a little harder to remember, that you have to go from here, make that arc so it hits both sides of your line. And then from here or here, choose a setting that's more than halfway. Stay over there, make an arc, keep the same setting, make an arc from over here, and X marks the spot where you want to combine those. All right, so those are your 2 constructions for today. Did you have one of those constructions on your homework last night? Yes, no? 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 Okay. Then I must have realized that and not given it to you. Alright, so let me save this and then we'll talk about your homework.